welcome back to Let's Play Overlord. I think it's still, as you notice, it's still the 10th of May. I think it's time to have the Let's Play change slightly, at least. I'm still playing on Wing Commander difficulty. It's a bit tricky, but nobody suggested I should down the difficulty, and I'm going to change, I'm going to transfer to another aircraft type, just because so far I have flown the Typhoon. Bill Scott flew the Typhoon, crashed, got himself killed. James Goodwin's been flying a Spitfire. I think he's now going to switch over to a Mustang, simply because I think it's time we took a look at how the Mustang handles in this game. It's not very different from the Spitfire, but just to see something slightly different. So today's brief for Mustang pilots: we're going to have a medium bomber circus, hammering the large railway centres, but we have to sort out the smaller units today. If we're marshalling units, it's going to be an escort mission. Evreux is a small town on the Paris Railway, and the yard will receive support from the nearby airfield. Across the coast of Dieppe, there's going to be 2 flights of Mustangs with 2 flights of fighters ready to break. Really? They're going to waste a Mustang on... waste. I'm going to risk a Mustang on our dive bombing mission. I'm supposed to stay low until I'm close to the target, pop up, fire and retire. Use all the weapons in one volley, bombs and cannons. Because a briefing on the Mustang, as this briefing will tell you, the Mustang is an American fighter plane. It's capable of escorting Allied bombers all the way to Germany, because it has a much longer range than the Spitfire, and consequently we don't get that many to play with over Normandy. According to this game anyway, basically the Mustang can do anything that the Spitfire can, but the difference is that it can do it for longer. So Mustangs are very valuable, and therefore given to experienced pilots only. And James Goodwin is experienced enough, but that they would risk a Mustang on a dive bombing mission is quite extraordinary, actually. Yeah, this I'm sure is historically very accurate, that sometimes your greatest risk is friendly fighters, because the Mustang 3 with its square wings looks quite a lot like the BF-109. So they suggest you keep a good watch out and shake your wings if one of ours starts to nose around. I know from playing War Thunder that that the Mustang is actually supposed to be, well, historically at least, it was not as good a turn fighter as the Spitfire, really. It's not quite true that the Mustang can do anything that the Spitfire can. Although, on the other hand, the Mustang was faster and was a bit of a boom and zoom airplane. Incidentally, the Mustang was, if any of you watched the War Thunder video where I kind of showed off why I'm not very good at Overlord, and the one where I was not the one where I was in a yak, but the one where I was fighting a bunch of Italian MC-202s. I think it was a Mustang I flew in that plane, and some of you commented that I should probably, boom and zoom fly straight rather than trying to turn with those Italian fighters, because the Mustang isn't so good at the turner. It is, but it is faster, so if you stay in a straight line, you can outfly things often. I'm not really sure to what extent that's been modelled in this game. I think possibly it hasn't. You can see it's got a slightly different cockpit. Apparently... oh, oops. Sorry about that. I think... Whoa! What's... Okay, that's... where those enemy fighters are anyway. Okay, let's nevertheless try and see if we can turn fight these guys. Not absolutely sure whether they're Messerschmitts or Focke-Wulfs, but I was pretty well, I think it was Messerschmitt, I was pretty well able to turn with that guy. Although historically, well, I'm not sure. It may have been, I don't know. The thing about the Bf-109s and the Focke-Wulfs, they're not really the most amazing turners themselves, so this may not be entirely historically inaccurate. Oh, I miss. Oh, I got him! Got him. Are there more of them? No. So, that's our ground target. Yes, it is, and this is no escort mission, is it? This is actually a dive bombing mission, so I should really attempt to... Oh gosh, this is not going well. Look at the speed though, over 400 miles per hour. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fairly clear that they have modelled this as a faster aircraft than the Spitfire, but it's also amazing and a pretty amazing turner. So, I think we hit. We may have hit the wrong building, but I think we hit what we were supposed to hit. I don't see any other bandits. Wow, look at that speed. Yeah, it is. This is a good boom and zoomer. 400 miles per hour and climbing. Nice machine. You got to give it that. Let's see. Are there perhaps any other ground targets for us to strike? Yeah, there's something over there. I think. Let's switch back to guns. Yeah, because the instruments are all different, I think. Yeah, bottom left, it says 168, so I got a fair amount of guns left. So let's loop over. And head for the ground targets over there. I'm not going to go for the ground target, but you know, the mission objective. I dropped my dive bomb on it. I don't think I want to. Actually, I'm going to rev down a little bit. I'm not going to go in for another ground attack because it does have anti-air and stuff. And going at full speed, full throttle seems a little bit unnecessary almost. I'm on internal fuel tax, so I've got nothing to gain by trying to drop any fuel tax. But yeah, it's a fast plane, the Mustang, in this game as well. So is the Spitfire though, and so is the Typhoon as well, especially at lower altitudes. But it turns amazingly well in this game anyway, so I guess my guess they probably didn't really model that different. Oh, hang on, is that possibly an airplane on the ground? I'm still going at more than 400 miles per hour, and I'm not even full engines, but of course I am climbing a little bit. There's something down there, actually. Well, someone's getting shot down, but some Spitfires, actually. Right. You don't have to worry about going so fast your wings are getting ripped off in this game, at least. unlike in more realistic and simulated battles in War Thunder. Whatever it is that I'm heading for, it's over there somewhere, and actually by revving down I'm able to not, I'm not going that fast, it's quite simply. Even though I am diving pretty quickly, pretty steeply, I mean. But whatever it is I'm after, I think it's over there. And going in a little bit low makes it easier for me to aim, I think. It's probably heading in that direction, so I'll aim a little bit ahead of it. I'm not sure what it is at all. I think, is that train? Train or a convoy or something? 1 mile? I think it's a train. I want to try and get the locomotive. Now I'm going at max revs, but just not. Yeah, I'm losing speed now, but not that fast. And look at the climb rate. I'm like climbing incredibly quickly. I think I'm going to loop over and try to go for another attack. I think it's a train, and I got the cargo rather than the locomotive. Oh crap! That's done. There is it? No, there. I'm gonna miss this. Okay, I was getting really close to the ground there. Bit of tension. I couldn't really say anything because I was seriously scared I was going to hit the ground. I think I watched the controls a little bit. Tried to go up and ended up going down instead. I think it's a train, and I've hit it several times, but I think it hasn't gone from the list of targets, so. Still there, alright. I'm gonna need revs up to my loop over. Otherwise. Well. Comparing this with War Thunder now that I have been playing a bit, I mean, the flight model is fairly forgiving and that you don't have to worry about ripping your wings or anything by going too fast. You don't have to. I mean, you can climb pretty quickly. It's not like you can turn so quickly that you stall out, which would of course historically be a danger of trying to turn too fast. Maybe that's why it's so easy to turn fight with these things, that you don't have those sort of problems, but maybe the German fighters do. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going very low now. And I missed. Pretty sure I can see what that is now. I think that is the actual train. Still can't lock onto any air targets, so I'm going to assume I'm more or less on my own here and can relatively easily just go multiple attacks on that thing. Because I could, you know, the reason why I keep looping over is all more sort of stuff that I have from War Thunder that I don't want to waste energy and speed in constant turning back and forth. If you switch between dives and loops, you keep more of your energy. At least. Crap, I think I'm yeah, I wasn't going in as straight a line there as I would have wished, or certainly as I thought I was doing. This is a very steep dive, that's because I want to try and line up my shots and then climb pretty steeply. Where is... Lost it. Can't see it. Oh, there it is. I missed it again? I did, didn't I? I'm thinking it's easier to hit it like flying along the same direction as the rail line because I'm less worried about having to lead the target because it'll move. It's possible it actually present me with a bigger target if I try to hit it broadside rather than always like this. Try one more time to loop over. I'm still got fair amounts of ammo, I think. Switch to cockpit view. And rolling over was a little bit. Yeah, some of you said you think War Thunder looks clumsy with the mouse controls. Actually, the mouse and keyboard controls on that are really quite nice. This is much more awkward, to be honest, because I've just got the keyboard to control everything with. There he is, isn't it? And it's like overcorrecting constantly. Alright, I got it, because now I'm zooming in on some other target way over there, which, by the way, was really confusing. And yeah, you can see I've obviously lost a lot of my energy now. I'm going about 300 miles per hour on climbing. But I think if I turned around horizontally for again and again like that, I would probably lost even more of my speed. And oh, actually, I think some anti-air has hit me because I'm not able to go at full speed. That obviously is also going to slow me down a bit. Let's see. Still got, yeah, I got half of my ammo left, so there's really no reason not to, oh. Right, I'm confused now. About where those targets are. Let's check my map for a second. Ah, there's something much farther west, I think. Sorry if this is dragging on the video a little bit, but I think I need to try and get as many targets as I can, to be honest, because my campaign is not going very well. I've been also holding back on the Mustangs because, yeah, they are valuable planes, and they really weren't. The RAF weren't using a lot of Mustangs over Normandy. They did keep them largely for fighter escorts, where they wanted to escort planes all the way to Germany. Escort bomber planes, that is. Makes sense, you know? Okay, I'm going into dive, so I'm going to rev down again. Don't know if that's really necessary. In War Thunder I just keep going at 100% most of the time, but... well, whatever it is on that line, so I think it's probably another train. That means coming at it broadside is actually kind of annoying, because it's more likely that I won't hit... well, it's even less likely that I'll actually hit the locomotive. I'll end up hitting cargo instead. If I could just hit the locomotive, that would be better. I don't know if he's going to my right or to my left, you see. Possible to really see that. If I knew I was not rolling over at all, I think I'm rolling slow. I'm not rolling right, am I? If anything, I'm rolling left, so that means that this train is probably going left, actually. So I'll try and aim for the left end of the thing, if I can. Probably can't. Probably miss it altogether, but I think that lighter grey thing there is what I want to aim for. Yeah, I think I got the locomotive. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I got... Yeah, see the steam? Awesome. I thought actually, having hit the train itself, it would sort of the cargo would disappear as a target, but it doesn't. So maybe I should come around for one more attack. I've got ammo, yeah, 94 rounds, still almost half of my ammo left. Quite surprised actually that there were so few German fighters. I'm gonna have to check if I'm still actually flying on Wing Commander difficulty. Of course, the absolutely awesome thing about hitting the locomotive first is that I now know that that target is not going to move at all. So if I miss, which I probably do, it'll purely be because of my own incompetence at aiming the plane at the target. Oh well. I want to hit just behind the smoke there, right? Oh, I'm not... Yep, got it. There's another, apparently, target way over in that direction. I mean, yeah, let's turn the old-fashioned way for once. Oh, actually, there we go. That's so far away that I'll seriously consider climb a little bit, and then I'll use the tab key to sort of hurry up a bit. I don't know where those Spitfires were that kept getting shot down. I thought the CO said it was going to be just purely a Mustang mission. This. There are other Mustangs way over there. Don't know what they're doing. And there are Spitfires though as well. Looking at the map. I don't know, maybe they're going home. Yeah, quite possibly they're going home. Or attacking something else. I don't know. I suppose I really should be heading for some proper ground targets. I mean, you know, like defense installations or something, rather than always going after those moving targets. It's just very useful to be able to just hit Shift F9 and get a lock on whatever moving ground targets are available. So yeah, I'm not going to climb any further. I'm going to stay at about 5,000 feet. Hit the tab key. It really doesn't fly that slowly even without the tab key. I mean, this Mustang really is faster than the Spitfire, seems like, in this game too. Difference big enough that you can sort of feel it. Alright, whatever it is down there. Is that another train? Is that a train line? Probably is. Going for a dime, so revving down a bit. Let's observe. To it. I was kind of hoping for some tanks or something. Okay. I think it's going left, whatever it is, isn't it? Maybe not. I think I got the locomotive again, so it stopped moving. Again, apparently I'm going to have to go in for another round of this bridge to get the cargo. Sorry if this video is dragging on unusually long. It's possible it's because I've actually gotten a wee bit better at aiming or something. I don't know. I don't like waste all of my ammunition trying to nail something. And then of course I'm just... The surprising thing was that I was hitting a target close to an airfield and there was like 2 fighters only. Which means either I'm not flying at Wing Commander difficulty, which sets enemy activity to high, or the Luftwaffe is showing up a lot less than I really expect at that kind of difficulty, which would be really cool if all my dogfighting has actually reduced their presence, but the losses that they've taken, I don't think that's really the idea. By the way, I probably shouldn't attack it broadside. This time it may have actually been better to go in for it. Because I only get like 1 of those wagons at a time now. Several wagons would probably be easier to attack it along the railway line, so I can hit several wagons at once. Sorry, wagons? That's not English. That's my Norwegian kicking in. We call a train pulls wagons, or the equivalent Norwegian word. Cars? Is that the English word for what a train actually pulls? Cars? I think so. Oh, coming in way too steeply now. It's bad. I might have to just fire and retire quickly. Got it. Have to fire from a slightly bigger distance, sorry, and waste a bit more ammo there. I think, right, that's about it as far as targets are concerned. I don't see any more moving ground targets. I don't see any more Luftwaffe fighters. Not that I can log on to anyway. Well, actually there's something on the map further west. Heading 360, that means I'm heading more or less north, isn't it? Let's increase a little bit. Heading... that's 0 degrees. That means I'm going straight north, is it? More or less, anyway. Yeah, I think so. It kind of looks like a way on the map as well. So I suppose I could try. It looks like it's probably train over there as well. Let's try and go west. So that would be to my left. Heading 259. That's about 90 degrees off, isn't it? Am I actually going westwards now? Let's fly for a bit. See if I'm correct. Right, I'm just west of that red dot on the map. Okay, let's go slightly more slowly, but I want to overheat my engine. I might save fuel that way as well. I don't have that much fuel left, by the way. Map. Yeah, I'm getting further and further left, so I think I'm flying more or less in the right direction. That's home, which is far away. I guess I want to probably turn a little bit further south if I'm going for that thing on the map. It's also, you know, those blips on the map, pink flashing blips, I think indicate moving targets, which is another way to pick up, find out where the enemy is, because those completely red dots also indicate targets to a certain extent, but I think that's more like cities and stuff. Possible ground target 18 miles. Don't know what that is all about. Oh, that is actually the ground target I was heading for. I've got much closer to it, I think. Feels like I'm closing the distance pretty quickly, really. Nonetheless, let's try and straighten out our aircraft more or less, and hit the tab key and fast forward a little bit. Oh, I'm worried now. I think that's actually a boat. Ship. It's not so good. Revving down because I'm diving anyway. Don't really know why. I could probably just go at 100%. Yeah, that's a ship. Much more dangerous target because they've got anti-air machine guns usually. Probably shouldn't waste, you know, risk my plane on this. I haven't wasted it yet. As long as I stay alive, I haven't wasted it. But I'm risking it. Sorry about that. Okay, over adjusting. Oh, there they are. Right, okay. Okay. I think I'm almost out of ammo. I got a little bit left. There must have been coasters though, because they weren't shooting. Ah, there's that E-boat. That E-boat has got the guns. Oh my! I do think I've got a few more rounds. I'll risk it. I'll risk one more attack. If I could take out that E-boat, that is the guy with the anti-aircraft guns. Don't want to focus on the coaster. The coaster doesn't have any guns. I can take out the other ship. No, I have to sort of try and evade as well. What's my altitude? Coming in fast. Okay, got that one. Do I have any ammo left? A few rounds? And that coaster isn't going to shoot at me, so I just have to be able to avoid crashing. Really? Again, I should probably go at it broadside, but I can't really be bothered, to be honest. Alright. Way high up there. Oh, coming up very, very steeply. Got it. Alright, definitely time to clear out of there. This has been a long video. And my Mustang is probably getting pretty low on fuel as well. Wonder if it can even keep... I mean, let's take a look at my fuel gauge. Ooh! Wasted a lot of my fuel. It's close to empty. That's a sort of a 100-mile flight home. I should probably end the video here, it's long already, but you know, this has already been sort of an extended version. Let's just see. Okay, I don't want to climb too quickly. Okay, that's pretty straight and level. I want to see. If I run out of fuel, I'll just exit, but I want to see what sort of theoretically. I guess probably I'll save fuel by not going at full throttle. I've got less than half right there. This is about half throttle. And we'll hit that tab and sort of fast forward for, let's say, about 25 miles. Still no bandits. How much fuel has he got left? Well, it hasn't dropped that much, so I think he's... Yeah. Chuck Gooden will be able to get home today as well, I think. I'm actually climbing slightly. I'm getting closer to an empty tank, but can, glide a bit as well. And he's at 10,000 feet, so it's not like he's gonna... Yeah, 25 miles left. Yeah, he's definitely got less fuel than he did, but I think he'll be able to get home fairly easily. That's 25 miles. I'm not going to actually land. I think Jack Goodwin can do that a lot better than Icehat. But yeah, look, it's just 10 miles left now, and well, he's running low on fuel, but his engines are still running, and he should be able to glide as well. So I think that'll be a more than long enough video. I shall end the mission. Somebody else got... yeah, there was something about Spitfires getting shot down. And go and write something about the guy who got shot down being a damn fool to try that second pass. Again, that makes historical sense. Even more so in a Mustang than in a Spitfire, though. You'd be using hit-and-run tactics. Which is... I think we read about that in the diary somewhere else as well. Sneak up behind the enemy, shoot and then run. Okay, save the game time. Is window this time? It is the 11th of May. See, when I switched... Didn't see Jack Goodwin go into the bedroom, but it is now the 11th. When you switch aircraft, it sort of automatically becomes the next day. And yeah, I won't really get much of a debrief on the camping series and stuff, but I'm going to look into the dispersal room and read the logbook. Oh, you can see, by the way, look at this, is a different dispersal room for the Mustang pilots. I think they're in a different squadron anyway. Logbook, I got one enemy, one. I think I got two, but I suppose. Well, maybe it was the wingman got the other one. 3 trains, 1 E-boat, 1 coast. I got 2 coasters. I got 2 coasters. Ah, maybe I was too quick on the last one. I saw him burning and I thought it was sinking, but maybe I wasn't absolutely sure. All right, for read the combat report. Probably it's not so great. Nah, look at that. So, alright, well thanks for watching. I hope you join me for the next shorter video of Let's Play Overlord.